Aha! Alright, we are at the loading screen for Finals Game 1, ladies and gentlemen, of the DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 39. We've been here for a little while, and we're not going anywhere, guys. It's going to be PECS Evelynn Child Support versus Cheese Enema. And this is Game 1. We're going to see inFe playing as Nidalee. We're going to see BuddhaRice Lee Sin, Painkillar, Blitzcrank, konfetarius, Zyra, and CaptnBuwberry playing as Annie. I'm one half of your casters for these games. I am Gandair, and with me is...
L3 IRD, the bird, getting in some words again for y'all. Neon Shrug, Vion, Rapid 99 for Cheese Enema. Calvin, SifuCalvin, going to be played by Elise. Leona, going to be played by Kraogg. Pantheon, brownbruiser, leveling up the level field over there, and Lerch again playing the Nunu bot, might go bot as well. Doing that Nunu-ness.
Nunu bot.
Yeah.
She's
gonna go ha against maybe a Blitzcrank. That'd be really cool. Bots versus bots, but I don't think Blitzcrank will probably go bot.
No, but that would be pretty cool. So we're gonna see who bots on that team. konfetarius? No. Wait, who is their bottom laner now?
Is it gonna be BuddhaRice maybe?
Game pause!
Competitive pause.
You guys think it's Kraogg again? What's the chat thing?
I think someone said in chat during the semifinals and finals it gets really quiet, supposedly.
I know. I don't know why. Those games are like the most hype.
Our rude captain forgot to feed the hamsters. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Look, man, if the hamsters fall off the wheel, then ranked goes down. Wait. Maybe that's somewhere else. No, that's Blizzard.
I think you're right.
That's that other company.
I mean, ranked has gone down sometimes, and the hamsters just never got their little water bowls that they kind of lick through and hopefully get a lot of water from. Just sometimes there just needs to be some re-nourishment, and I feel like the hamsters I'm guessing the captain didn't feed. Yeah,
inFe's the team captain of PECS Evelynn Child Support,
yeah.
And SifuCalvin, I believe, is the captain for Cheese Enema. Mike's the team captain for Blind Pick Banditos. Point Defense's team captain is Necrogen, unless there's been another change that I don't know about. And Kless is the team captain of Beware Tallgrass.
That one, actually, I didn't even see.
We didn't cover them. They were on the other side of the bracket. There's other teams I don't remember. I'm sorry, guys.
Then pick the Ditos, PECS. Those are the two that I truly remember when I casted. Again, I casted DominateDominion, when you sing 9, 8?
You were in DominateDominion number 7. It was on June 3rd or 2nd or something like that. I only know because I maintain a timeline of Dominion history stuff, so.
Been a bit, but yeah, people still playing in Dominion that are from there. That's ridiculously good. That's when Blind Pick Banditos no, it's Point Defense. That was ridiculously overpowered. Yeah, I remember that.
Point Defense, Blind Pick Banditos, and then Point Defense, Blind Pick Banditos, and PECS Evelynn Child Support kind of started trading amongst each other. And then Point Defense kind of dropped out of competition for a little while because their team captain went on a break for a little bit, and then he came back, and then they started competing again, and they weren't really that good for a month, and then they got really good again, and now we see them popping up in finals occasionally, and they're definitely still top 3 team. And Cheese Enema is in and out of activity, and they're a great team. I really love seeing them compete because they always have their games are always really fun to watch. They are very aggressive players, and that's why I'm really happy to see them in the finals here, because PECS Evelynn Child Support is, I would say, strategically, one of the strongest teams. Actually, I'd say, strategically speaking, they're the best team. Their strategy is always really solid, their comps are always really solid, and they're very thoughtful. However, when they fail to win games, it's always to something that is completely counter to that. They've been beating Blind Pick Banditos very consistently. Blind Pick Banditos on kind of hiatus right now, so we haven't seen them in the last few weeks.
Yep.
And when they lose games, it's to Cheese Enema or to Point Defense. And it's because those two teams can just be really active and crazy on the map and sort of break up their strategy. Because PECS strategies are solid, their comps are solid, but when they have to be in different places and when there's something crazy like 5 bot, and they're like, what? And then they lose their bot tower, and then they try and go over there, but they'd already planned on stopping that, so they recall back to save the drill or whatever, and they're like, well, I thought there were 5 bot, but 1 recalled, and that guy left the top, and then Pantheon comes in and intercepts them before they get to the windmill, and then they get the windmill, and...
It's a lot of unfamiliarity.
Is so hype, man. Their games are awesome.
I mean, we were seeing it last game. It was 4 bot for a little bit, so I'm not surprised that Cheese Enema is in this position, and we are going to see BuddhaRice and Mr. Lerch going to be over this bot lane over there. So Nunu, Lee Sin, going to be a lot of sustain for that Nunu, but yeah, I'm liking that bottom lane matchup. And we are going to see a contestation point over this top lane. brownbruiser actually trying to catch. Good.
Catching inFe right there, right away. inFe taken out, not a problem. Right there in the opening part. Repel straight down in on to CaptnBuwberry right now. Throw the Ignite on konfetarius, chasing CaptnBuwberry up the top point. inFe has to blow that revive already.
And we do see Calvin going to be cashed on by Painkillar. Painkillar is going to be outside. Annie going to be taking down konfetarius. Can he get around? It's actually going to be taking the kill right over there. brownbruiser. Can you get out of there? There's just a lot of damage output. Where do you see Elise going to come back from the revive? And Painkillar doing the disruption. Still going to be taking on this point right now, but Painkillar going to get vault break the bond. Great job by Rapid, going to be picking up the kill. And brownbruiser, can you get around? No, he's going to get killed from the passive of Zyra. Blueberry is going to go get chased upon by the Calvinist. And he's going to do some damage down there. Toxic on top, but it's going to be poked. inFe coming around. Kraogg, can you do anything else to save the tower? Make sure that it is actually captured, but now it's going to be re-engaged. Painkillar going to try to get outside to get the knock up, and he's going to get decent damage. Kraogg actually going to be taken out from the side. And brownbruiser gets taken down, and actually a lot of people really low for the team of PECS. They cannot do anything else but just wait for this little planet to kind of dip down, and yeah, this is probably going to be the take for konfetarius actually on the side. Great job by Zyra, still just getting now. So much poke coming up from PECS, and unfortunately for not, I think PECS is going to go point out against all these bruisers coming right in the front.
Yep, and picking off inFe early, getting him out for the early part of the fight so he couldn't contribute that damage right there, using that time to get extra hits in on the other team, aggressively trying to capture this tower rather than having the fight out first. She's able to secure the windmill. But at the bottom lane, however, things going a little bit differently, though. Leona's had to swing back down there to recover the tower, as Lerch had lost it temporarily to BuddhaRice.
And that's going to make a little bit of time for this windmill to be undefended. Rapid going to go in, vault break down. Oh, inFe just getting that solid battery upon. Great job. And no stun from Blueberry, so unfortunately Rapid didn't take the full stun effect of that, but it is going to be Pantheon dropping right in. Kraogg going to go help out as well. Get the Zenith Blade on CaptnBuwberry. It's going to be taken down. Painkillar is going to get chased upon, but I don't think there's going to be more damage down. And actually, I want to say that pull coming in, Painkillar going on brownbruiser, but here we go, damage coming out from the konfetarius, and he's going to get enough damage to delay everybody to die. Unfortunately for not, it is looking like Zyra's going to be taken away. But brownbruiser, ooh, great dodge, getting around off of that one.
That was almost the freest double kill I've seen off a Zyra passive. That was so scary. So those two are going to have to recall, which means it's going to probably go for a 2v2 up at the top. Now, Vi's going to have the Storm Shield right there, so it's probably going to be pretty good. Storm Shield's a great thing to have, gives you that extra health, gives you that extra damage. And with Kraogg up there above the tower, kind of Zenith Blade in wherever, and they're really not going to be too sure where she is. Now, inFe can spend some spears to try and check where she's at, but that also cuts into inFe's mana. He really doesn't have a lot of mana regeneration going for him right yet. He does have the flask and the pot and the codex, but that's still not quite enough to spam constantly at this stage in the game.
Yeah, probably not. And we're going to probably see Nidalee, well, just kind of bite his time, but yeah, again, mana going down is not going to be fun for the team of PECS. So we're going to see the catch up. Painkillar going to go on to Calvin. Calvin actually missing out, and it's actually Kraogg going to be chased upon. But again, really good positioning from the team of PECS. Can they finish up? Painkillar going to be taken down super fast over here, but Kraogg could be the first one to go down. Great getaway. And it is actually just going to be reset for everybody on the fight. I just feel like the Blitzcrank just could not fill up on anything because, you know, Blitzcrank only pulls, doesn't really do anything else but be tanky and try to get as much damage down, but it's unfortunate that bottom lane, Blueberry, getting good gank over there for that BuddhaRice.
Yeah, Pantheon tried to defend for as long as he could, but he was not able to do so, unfortunately. Up at the oh, nice repel right there. SifuCalvin didn't want any of that. However, comes down straight away into an exhaust, unfortunately, and gets a free trip back to the summoner platform. Now Rapid goes in to start a fight, but Painkillar's Blitzcrank comes in right from behind and not even able to secure the kill on Zyra, unfortunately. That point is going to get turned around. That is the quest objective point, which is going to give Pantheon and Child Support a nice damage boost going into this next part.
Yeah, it's looking like it, and now we're going to catch up the windmill. On top of that, going to complete the objective, so BuddhaRice is going to have a little bit more health to sustain. 4 capping right now for PECS, and now they're just going to go back away from this. I mean, yeah, this is looking pretty grim for Cheese Enema. I just looked at the chat. Calvin doesn't even know how to play Elise, so I mean that's happening as well. And we'll see what'll happen with the team of Cheese Enema, who's getting caught right over here. Calvin's going to try to get away from this one yet again, but yeah, barely going to try to get around it, but unfortunately still getting picked off from the Annie.
And that was a good catch by Pays, Evelynn, Child Support right there, grouping up and being able to get a hold of Elise there. Brownbruiser, they see what's going on. Highlighted there by the bushwhack. Oh, Kraogg getting pulled off the point, getting airborne right there. Followed up with a couple of stun from Annie. And Annie gonna pick up that kill with the auto attack. Kind of interesting right there. Brownbruiser heading back up towards the top. Rapid charge up the fist. Goes into fight with Blitzcrank right there. And Brownbruiser right over in that mana bear. Is going to keep Painkillar alive? Yes, it looks like it is just enough to do so. Pulls Rapid back. And Rapid gets taken down. inFe starts capturing the tower right there. SifuCalvin, nice spear right there. Root into spear. Good combination any day of the week. And he follows it up with a stun disintegrate combo and takes down Elise.
Yeah, the Zyra's doing a really good job, but the follow-up from inFe is just really strong. And it's just unfortunate right now. inFe's doing so much control. Like we saw from the last semifinal game right there. inFe just doing so much good work with this Nidalee, might be worthy of a ban per se even as well. Even though this is not over and done yet, and you know, we saw Cheese Enema come back from this one last time with a pause. But yeah, we'll see if Cheese Enema can take this, but the inFeed Nidalee kinda good right now, and it's working against them pretty hard.
Yep, none of their big AD champs have any MR going for them at the moment. I mean, just the Merc Treads, but Merc Treads is kind of a thing that you get anyway because it's good to have tenacity in this game mode because of how this game it's really crowd control heavy because you need to be able to have some sort of escape mechanism or a way to get out of 1v1 situations that are bad for you when you get caught. Unless you're really good at not getting caught, and I guess it doesn't matter so much. I mean, start rolling again right here. Pantheon still hasn't completed Boots 2, though, either, so he's kind of the slow and purposeful type at the moment.
Yeah, we'll see that come into play really soon, but yeah, we'll see if he's going to be caught up rapid and try to catch on to it, but he's going to go right turn onto BuddhaRice. BuddhaRice going to get Assault Battery spawn, and it is going to be repel / damage down. Rapid taking a lot of damage from that, though. We'll see if he's going to get it, or konfetarius. Is it going to be enough? Gonna see if I was Calvin. Calvin gonna be taken down. But we're gonna see the trade-off right there. konfetarius can pick it up by that Leona. Leona not gonna get hit by that passive, and we're gonna see Painkillar go on a brownbruiser, but brownbruiser does a bit of damage. Cougar form in, and brownbruiser probably going down. Yes, but it is Painkillar gonna be taken away from. And Rapid could go for this double kill, or could just get baited upon with all the movement and mobility speed. Vaultbreaker going down, Painkillar going down as well.
Looks like he's going to go for the kill on BuddhaRice down here as well. Lerch trying to tag with the snowball, and there we go. After the safeguard lands, too, which is good. So now BuddhaRice is in kind of a troublesome spot right there with Rapid and Lerch down there on his tail. But CaptnBuwberry is coming down. This could be one stun away from disaster for Rapid if CaptnBuwberry is able to connect. Rapid's got a pretty good idea of what could happen, so begins backing on out of there. Still 3 caps to 2 caps. Still a lot of way for Cheese Enema to come back in this game and start making up that gap. But they're going to need to get themselves a hold of the windmill first, and inFeed's been doing such a good job of landing these spears and doing this damage that, not quite enough range there, inFeed.
Yeah, I mean, inFeed and also konfetarius, so the zone that's being brought is so strong. BuddhaRice are going to be caught out right over here, though. And this is probably the thing about poke. If you just engage it front on and you're still healthy, it's never the funnest time. But konfetarius does have the shrine to make sure that he is going to be super powerful. Storm Shield up, but Kraogg is going to be onto konfetarius, going to be taken down super fast. Assault and Battery going down from Rapid, and we're going to see if Painkillar and inFeed can get around over here. Don't know. We'll see. But brownbruiser on the side as well can try to get this one.
inFe is up there, and they just need someone to be able to close the distance to get a hold of inFe, because there we go, SifuCalvin's on the job right there, and Rapid right through the wall, because the walls only matter a little bit, going to chase inFe out away, which is going to give brownbruiser plenty of time to capture that tower without the threat of Nidalee's spears interrupting him, which is very good, but they're going to need an additional person out there to zone. They can't just stand back on the tower because the spears can reach, just like that. brownbruiser found out what's going on. CaptnBuwberry drops the stun on SifuCalvin, and the spider goes down. Rapid takes a hit from inFe, HP plummeting every single time one of those lands.
Yeah, that's a big point that you said, Leon. They needed zone to get out of there, and Buwberry and inFe are just doing enough just to make sure, Enema has no control of the windmill, and it's unfortunate. Lerch doing some good stuff over here, but BuddhaRice going to come right in, Resonate Strike upon Lerch. Just going to use the speed trying to get out of there. Sonic Wave, Resonate Strike hitting up again. Tempest Cripple going to be used up as well. BuddhaRice trying to close the gap, but now it's going to be a turn right here, and Lerch is going to go and take it down over in the bottom lane.
Yeah, Nunu did a very good job of kiting and keeping alive for a little while there, not getting taken out, making a full circle around that speed shrine, picking up the health relic, picking up the minion on top of that, really aware of his surroundings, but wasn't able to get there. Now BuddhaRice is trying to push the creeps up for extra insurance on this quest objective tower too, but Pantheon doesn't agree with this, not one bit. He's going to drop down and get a withdrawal from the minion bank at the same time, and put the stun on BuddhaRice. Buddha didn't move, so he took all of the damage from that. brownbruiser has chased him away. He's going to stay around to poke and keep it neutral. We're going to find out. Yes, he does connect with that. Lerch is coming down here. BuddhaRice, and it looks like he's going to opt to recall. The tower of the drill was neutral at the same time, though, unfortunately, during all that was going on. Rapid dashes out of that. Good job, Rapid.
Yeah, Painkillar going to get Brown Nose upon because brownbruiser is going to be taken apart, but it's going to be Painkillar going to be taken apart as well. Calvin going to pick up with that kill over there. Kraogg is going to be in an interesting position, but still going to be pushed out. We're going to see Calvin go right on the konfetarius, and konfetarius is going to be taken out. But here we go, Zyra pass going to hit up, and Buwberry could go get a triple kill with that, but no, cannot get enough damage output. Poke's still going out, and inFe's still doing his thing, but unfortunately, and he could not finish up right over there. And while Painkillar going to go online, going to go onto Kraogg. Kraogg is going to be taken out from Painkillar. And Rapid now going to be chased upon, but while Rapid can't she's going to get DC'd upon, like literally CC'd upon for days, but not going to be able to get out of there. It's a team of Rapid and Calvin. Painkillar going to go in there, get the knock up on Calvin, but Calvin's now going to chase onto Painkillar. Here we go, Kraogg and brownbruiser are going to try to reconvene onto CaptnBuwberry. CaptnBuwberry, you're in a really bad position. You're tossing down, and Spear's going out over on the side. Rapper going to go zone out for her, and CaptnBuwberry is going to be taken apart. But Stranglethorn's going to go in, and it is Kraogg going to be taking it right back onto konfetarius. Oh, that exhaust did so much against the Zyra and could not do anything about that inFe picking up the kill onto Leona though. And Rapid now pushing up over in the top lane. Really good action for Choose Enema just to draw it out, but unfortunately that did draw them away from the windmill.
And now we got Elise coming up here to the top, and Elise can close that gap to get to inFe, but is not really durable. The spears can hurt him pretty bad. That wasn't quite a full damage spear, so Rapid's got a little bit of health and a lot of mana, and that mana means a lot, because you can do a lot with a little bit of mana. Just ask Painkillar. Right now they're getting zoned back a little bit. They want to heal. They want to recover that damage, it looks like. Group up with the other team. Are they making a play down for the bot? We're going to say Grand Skyfall going off. It's going down here for BuddhaRice right now. Drops him with the stun right there and gets kicked away, but Lerch is still on him. Leona coming down from the top is going to go for this bottom point instead. Lee Sin is coming back, however, and he's not going to be able to interrupt this entire thing, is he? Nope. The point is going to get neutral. Pantheon is going to zone him away. Over at the drill, Rapid is defending that from Blitzcrank. Coming down is CaptnBuwberry and inFe keeps throwing those spears, but you know what? Leona is not that worried about them like the rest of the people on the team might be. BuddhaRice staying on that tower, the tower being clicked. So there you go, the absolute zero interrupted pretty quickly right there, so not reaching the full damage, unfortunately. inFe still staying back to deliver that DPS right there, and Kraogg trying to stay alive for as long as he can, which is pretty long considering there are 4 people down here in the bottom lane, Garrison included, keeping them pinned for quite a while, which is going to create an opening up at the top, and I think that SifuCalvin is going to take advantage of that right now.
Yeah, SifuCalvin's going in, Spider is down, and it is going to be the kill off of that one. But the thing is, they still have a little bit of control over the top lane. We'll see if Choose Enema can take it back, and we'll be seeing a little bit of delay. I think Cheese Enema did build up for that late game, especially Rapid building up the entire Trinity Force. Trinity Force, it takes a little bit longer for her to really come into play, so this is what they were working with last time. I don't know if they can really win this one now. They have to draw out probably another 5 minutes or so. But if they can, Cheese Enema has this. But PECS, they're pushing it for the win right now.
Uh-oh, inFe must have completed an item because he's doing some more damage to Leona than he was before. See a little bit of poke back and forth up here, but we got two people creeping around from the back. Rapid coming in from behind right there, connects with Zyra right away, and they're going to be able to get Zyra down, it looks like. SifuCalvin not going to die to that spear, though, and then going to repel just in case there was a follow-up one. inFe getting chased back up by brownbruiser. Now inFe forced to go really close range with them. brownbruiser connects with the stun after the leap had already gone off, though. Pops another one right there, but does take some more damage than would have. Dodges that punch right there by Rapid. Rapid, I'm scared. Oh, doesn't connect with that, though. brownbruiser's right there. There's the Aegis stun right again. Heartseeker ticks for 3 ticks. We just need a good spear shot to close things off here. That damage is not so bad at close distance, and brownbruiser knows it, so he's sticking close. Where's the spear shot? No, couldn't land it, and missed with the Odin's Veil.
That is unfortunate. CaptnBuwberry now over at the bottom lane. We did see the graveyard being pretty much picked up on. Rapid going in on the BuddhaRice. BuddhaRice now taking the damage right back, and Rapid just going to be taken out from a Dragon Strike. Great job by BuddhaRice. Here comes brownbruiser from the side. Going to get to Zion's. Angels of Zion is online, but CaptnBuwberry going to support the Elise and get some damage onto brownbruiser. brownbruiser taking a lot of it as well. Great little plays by the team of PECS. Now going to get everything almost capped. Unfortunately, we're going to see Nidalee just go to the top lane and pick up the windmill. And this could be a 5 cap for the team of PECS. Evelynn child support doing some really good jobs zoning out and making sure they cannot do anything for Cheese Enema.
That looks like, yes, they are going to close this game out with a 5 cap right at the very end. Painkillar decides he wants to be in the ending screen and shows up there to say hello. And we are going to have a second game. This is a best of 3 series, the finals is. So we'll see if Cheese Enema can do any better in game 2.